Hey guys, I'm just fucking around, dude. We're just hanging out. It's Thursday night, dude. It's Thursday night. I'm off work, dude. We're just chilling. It's too nice of a night to not just chilling. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Figured why not just go live. You know what I mean? Yes, today's show wasn't like rough or nothing, but it was long, dude. We was at it for a while. You know what I mean? We was at it for a while today, dude. Like 2 hours, man, and it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of show. That's for dang sure. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Oh, there we go. What's up? Oh, hey, Chase. Oh, dude, Chase, bro. I wanted to text you or something, dude, or message you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You see me, I'm never on socials, bro. You know how happy I am for you, dude? You know how dope that is that you and Claire are engaged, dude. That is, I'm assuming that's who we got engaged to, right? Uh, that if that's the case, that's really really fucking dope, dude. You know what I mean? What's up, Jody? How you doing this afternoon, sister? That's the other thing. I figure I kind of go live, maybe give you guys that like we don't normally get to kind of see, uh, during the morning show. Can you hear me okay? Because I don't know if it's going through my Bluetooth or through the phone. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Yeah, dude. Yes, Brent, dude, my guy. Happy hour hatters, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude. I just wanted to. So it is who I think it is that you get that you got engaged to. It is Claire, or Clarice. Which that's so dope, bro. I am very excited for you. I didn't mean to just like kind of bypass over it or whatever when you said it in the chat the other day, man. I felt like I didn't really give you like I don't want to say respect, but like the like I feel the terms pomp and circumstances is degrading, but you know what I mean. I didn't give it the like woo that it deserved. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it deserved more. So I just want you to know, like I'm like mad hype for you, dude. That's fucking dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah, Rick, dude, just evidently you hear the notification if you're awake. Yeah, Rick, I was like, whatever, dude. Let's just like, so you guys know we're not doing the show tomorrow morning, because I don't feel like it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like it. It's the off season, and we're gonna take advantage of a little bit of the off season time, because if things all work out the way that they're supposed to, regardless of if I am, well, not necessarily regardless, but if things go the way that they should, right, the way that I want them to, and if I stay at my where I'm currently at, I'm gonna have Monday nights off now, like regular, like that's the thing. Like hat doesn't work Sundays and Mondays no more. And like I was thinking, during the regular season, even if the Lions aren't playing, I should just like do a Monday night show too. You know what I'm saying? Just like a pregame of Monday Night Football or whatever. And when you factor in a 5 days a week, morning show, and then you add on the digital tailgate or whatever, then we're up to 6. You add in a Monday night show, you're talking 7 minimum, dude. I ain't even trying to sound like a baby back bitch or nothing, dude, but that gets dude, I'll burn a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You'll be smoking pork butt. Hell yeah, Rick. That's up, dude. Bro, I'm not, me, dude. I don't really eat pork so much, dude. I'm right on, Chase. I'm glad you understand, dude. I want you to understand, like, how hype I am. That you got, like, that's so awesome, dude. That's so awesome, bro. I'm like, I don't want to be like, I'm proud of you, dude. But, like, I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, good on you. Nicely done, Billy. Nicely done. What's up, Jen? You were here earlier, Jen, right? Correct me if I remember it's the number combo that I remember. You were here this morning, right? I can smoke pork buck shoulder tomorrow if I start prepping now. Yeah, Brand, if you start getting after it now, dude, you can right on, Jen. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. But I was like, dude, let's just chill. Let's have a little happy hour session. You know what I mean? Like, check this out, dude. It is so nice outside, dude. It is so nice outside. And don't judge me. I mowed, but I mowed fast and I set myself up so that I can do multi mows over the next couple days, right? So don't judge me. But like, look how nice it is out here, dude. Look at how nice. Like, and not for nothing. So if you go from that old mulberry stump right there, right, all the way over, yeah, to about where my patio picks up. All of that right there was just like absolutely smothered and dead when we moved in. When the fuck did we move in? Like 2018? So I'll be honest, I did not know what the hell I was doing. I had to learn a lot. But it's coming in okay now. You know what I mean? It's coming in okay. I found that the who is it? Pennington grass seed. Oh, chef's kiss, dude. Don't fuck around with Scott's. Just spend the money. Get the Pennington, dude. I eat mostly beef and eggs. Just little pork and chickens now. All right, dude. Check this out. Check this out. It's not impressive. It's not even mine. But if you look, how can we do this? My neighbor's got chickens. Yeah. You can't really see it. My neighbor's got chickens. And me and Hat and Boobs have been like, we need to get chickens. That being said, it ain't gonna happen here. It ain't gonna happen here. Need more property. Need more property. Need more moolah. Need more money and more property for that to have happen. But we'll get there eventually, dude. You know what I'm saying? Already prepping. Hell yeah, Rick. That's what's up. How to get rid of grubs. Ooh, okay. Well, so I gotta ask, Jen, is it, are you doing the smart thing and are you asking me how to get rid of grubs because you have a mole problem and you know that just addressing the moles is going to lead to other animals like skunks and shit coming in and tearing up your yard? So you're like, I need to get rid of the grubs. So what you want to do is, I'm not really sure of what your geographical location is, but obviously, Memorial Day coming up soon, very, very soon. Gonna want to have everything done by then. Probably, if you can squeeze it in this weekend, you're gonna want to check out your weather because you want to. The trick is with any type of like a granular application, you don't want to put that down on dry soil. Have you ever poured water on a dry sponge? It always runs off before it's absorbed. So, check the weather. And after you get a nice little saturation, dude, you got a little gap, go and get yourself some Grub-X. The Grub-X is what you want, dude. Grub-X effectively poisons the grubs themselves, and then so they obviously die, and then the little bastards like the moles and shit that eat it, like moles, it'll kill them too because it like poisons them. But you want to get some Grub-X. The long and short of it is, get some Grub-X, and then, just follow the directions. It's pretty simple. It's not bad. But yeah, Grub-X. Grub-X is the route to go. Yard not that big. Grub-X for sure. If you want to really know what to do, you can find a really easy, property management or property measurement calculator online. Just literally look up like mylotsize.com or something like that, and you can get a aerial top-down view and zoom in on your property, and you can drop pinpoints and measure around, and it'll give you all of your dimensions that you need, right? And then you can take that measurement and go to the store and get the size bag that you need, or like in my case, Fucking bags, dude. Fucking bags, bro. I got 40,000 square feet here of lawn. It's not that much. It sounds like a lot because 40,000 sounds like a big number. It's not that big though, dude. And goddamn it, like it looks like ass. It looks like shit. You know what I'm saying? It looks like shit. My neighbor killed your chickens. Well, Rick, they drew first blood. Time to go exact a little revenge, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants me to raise chickens, especially my rat dogs who love to kill. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Jen, no problem. No problem. I'm a weird guy, dude. I'm a weird guy, and I like lawn care. I like lawn care and mowing. It's fun for me. Um, so hey, if you got questions, I got answers. You got questions? We're just chilling, guys. We're not like if you got Lions questions, we can take them. But this is just hanging. It's too nice of a day to not just be chill. You know, I figure I'd chill with you guys a little bit. Got the solar panel out too right now, charging up my little backup battery. I'm doing a little maintenance cycle on it, right? You want to charge them, run them cells down a little bit, and then charge them up. You know, check this out. Let's see. Can I flip my camera around? Oh fuck, I can. Right. So I haven't gotten any new panels yet. This is just a little 1,000-watt deployable panel, or 100-watt, 100,000-watt. What the fuck, 100-watt? And you can grab the EB300 for like $100. The fun fact about this little bastard is it's basically a Jockery clone, right? I think that's how you pronounce it, Jockery. And it's got a lithium ion phosphate battery. So, you know, you're basically paying regular battery prices, regular lithium or regular lithium ion batteries, but you're getting the lithium ion phosphate battery, which has like a 10-year life cycle before it drops off to 10 or to 80%. Obviously, I haven't had it long enough to test the 10 years of it all. But I'll be honest with you guys, it's fun, dude. It's fun. Mine looks like old man losing hair in patches. Well, you know, so Jen, how can I ask what is our goal, and how long have we been working towards the goal in lawn? Let's do this. Let's. I got you. I'm assuming sister by your name, Jen. I got you. Let's do this. Let's lawn therapy. I got you, girl. I got you. Let's go. Let me know. Tell me what the plan is. What is our goal? What do we want to do? And what are our, you know, like physical limitations or like financial limitations? Obviously, we want to maintain a budget because there are certain things, you know, that will just ultimately be things you can do for on the cheap, but still cost a little bit, and that is simply just mowing. If you have literally no other means to address lawn care, the best thing you can do is just regularly mow it. If you can't apply product, if you can't water, if you can't get, you know, sand or a little bit of fill soil and fill in a little bit or whatever, that's fine. That's totally fine. I've been there. Hell, I am there most of the time, right? The only reason I have gotten to where I am now is over years of very small projects piling, right? Which has actually taught me a lot about myself, coincidentally enough. Helped me develop patience, which is saying something, because I still don't have the patience for no nonsense. But the best thing you can do is just get out there and mow. And the reason you want to do that is, one, you're going to train the grass, okay? You're going to train that grass. You're going to keep it growing. You're going to encourage the leaves to grow up, which will encourage the roots to grow down, right, and stronger. And then grass is an invasive species, and it will creep through your yard as it continues to grow stronger, and that root system needs it to develop farther out through the lawn, right? On top of that, mowing regularly, you're going to be breaking up the organic material. If you can only mow, I would encourage you to put a mulching kit on your mower and no longer side discharge. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to have to, one, you're going to have to slow down your mow. You're going to have to mow it a little bit higher and a little bit slower. Because what you're doing is you're chopping up all that organic material into smaller bits. And effectively, you're making tiny little bit of compost. Oh, nice. All right, babe. I got you a Red Bull in the fridge. My old lady's on her way home. Um, uh, you're going to be chopping up that organic material, like your clippings and stuff, and then that will break down and compost on your yard. And compost not only is organic fertilizer and helps nutrient or drive nutrients into the soil and feeds your plants, it also now in this type of an application, it's not as impactful as like if you were to say go to the store and buy bags of compost or make your own big batches of compost, which we can get into composting later on if you want. It will actually help break down and loosen up the soil. And by doing that, it allows more nutrients and grass to grow and flourish. At the same time, though, every benefit comes with a gamble the other direction. When you're loosening up that soil and encouraging growth, you will have weedage and that type of stuff. So, if you don't have means of weeding and you have a small yard, my neighbors see me out here. I got 2 forks, dude. 2 little dinner forks I went and bought from Meijer. 2 little cheap little metal forks, dude. And I just go out here and you can just dig them out with your fork, dude. And if you want like a simple way, a real simple way to like pull weeds and not have gaping holes in your yard, if you can do it, just go and get like a 40-pound bag of play sand at your local hardware. Ace hardwares tend to some Ace hardwares actually have dry stored sand, which is going to be much easier to handle and apply than wet sand, right? So you're going through your weed. You got your bucket, you're throwing your weeds in it, you know what I'm saying? Take that bag of sand and pour it into another 5-gallon bucket. And as you pull holes where you're leaving little divots, do you golf? If you golf, this will be a much more of a easier analogy, I guess. As you're pulling the holes, you're going to leave little divots. Just take a little bit of sand and throw that in there. That's going to act as a natural leveling agent in the yard. It's also going to irrigate that spot a little bit so that when moisture is driven into the low spot, it dries out faster and you're not having pooling, which will encourage growth organically and discourage mosquitoes, right? So that's just something you can kind of do. Sorry, I got kind of off on a tangent there. My bad. I like working in the yard. Would gladly allow you to honor the privilege of doing my lawn care, and no matter how much you love it, I won't even charge. Nice, dude. Hey, dude, right on. That's very, Brent. That's a mighty big of you, dude. That's a nice move of you, bud. Every year more patches, small lawn. Oh, okay, Jen. So, you are a city lot, okay? Am I assuming that's correct? You live in the city, with a lot size that big. I think it's the water first. Gotcha. I don't know. Are you putting city water on? Because if you want my really crunchy take, it's the fluoride in the drinking supply. It's the atrazine turning the frickin' frogs gay. Did I lose weight? American Boxer. I would assume, though, if I'm going to be very honest with you, bud, I have not gotten on a scale since Ash Wednesday. I weighed myself on Ash Wednesday, and I was 243.5, and I just I know that like when I look at myself and feel my body move around, I know that like I feel better, but I haven't actually gotten on the scale because I'm pretty sure that no matter what, I'm gonna be disappointed. So I just have been putting that off more and more, finding reasons. Like this weekend, like I'm not gonna get on the scale because this weekend, like I'm gonna drink a few beers tonight. I'm gonna kind of chill for a little bit, you know what I mean? But we'll get into that, dude. At the same time, I have lost weight, but fat and muscle mass. I was a little bit in more of a bulk kind of mid-season. But that was because like it's not impressive. But I do have a little small area here in my gym or garage that I use for a gym. And honestly, in the winter, it gets just too fucking expensive to heat it out here. So I just transition inside, which changes my workout to more of a calisthenics based, much more into the flexibility, body mobility, low weight, high reps. Just recently, I was able to actually do like uh, not like a handstand per se, but that like yoga thing where you like roll onto your hands and hold your whole body on just your like forearms and shoulders and stuff. And I did it for a little bit and I looked at Hat and Boobs and I was like, I'm just showing off. She goes, yeah, you're just showing off now. But I appreciate that, dude. If it's noticeable, dude, that's what's up, man. Thank you. Will do. And yes, I have the ability. Appreciate the tip. Right on. Yeah, Jen. Hey, no problem. Yeah, if you got more questions about lawn care, I got you. I like talking. I like talking turf, dude. Or if you want, a really, really, really good content creator on YouTube is Ryan Knorr, and I think it's Knorr, Ryan Knorr Lawn Care or something like that. Just search Ryan Knorr. He's like one of the top guys. He has turned his lawn care channel into like a full on brand. Like he has his own grass seed. That like I learned a lot from him. Also, oh God, there's this guy out in I think Utah. Oh man, he's really into dahlias. He grows really beautiful dahlias. Man, what is his name? He's got a mustache. Fuck, I can't remember. It's been a few years since I watched those guys. And then there's also this British guy who's really talented. But you can find a lot of that stuff right here on YouTube, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, you always notice in the face. Well, American also, it probably helps that I'm like with the cam. Like normally you guys see me from like back here. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit farther away because the camera in the studio is probably about another, yeah. So yeah. You guys are, if the chair is where I normally would sit, this is where about how far you guys are used to seeing me. You're just getting a little bit more of an up close view. As you can see, I dug this fucking god awful blackhead out of my face the other day, and it's just fucking Jesus Christ. Damn near 40 years old, still got acne. Why did they just tell us that acne was a teenage thing, dude? Why were they, oh, teenagers and pills? Man, fuck you, dude. What the fuck, man? That's a fucking lie. Chalk that right up there with Santa Claus. That's bullshit. Schedule is released. Listening while I do this breathing treatment. Oh hell yeah, Tracy, that's what's up. That's what's up. I did see the schedule was released. We could have talked about it today, to be honest with you, but I was too busy doing the drama thing. If I'm being honest, and I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Did I do okay? Like, was that an okay like presumption of it, or presentation of it? Because like, you know, part of me does kind of feel bad. Like, if the dude does have cancer, and he was like actually trying his best, then I'm kind of a big asshole. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because like I spend way too much time watching Timcast, and I'm like way too much of a like Alex Jones type, like you know what I'm saying, like taxation is theft and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm just like a little bit more like in tune to sniff around for bullshit. But like, bro, I'm sorry, dude. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably not a dump truck, dude. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the thank you, Mr. Detroit City. Hey, bro, I'm gonna shoot you a comment, dude. I just want I'm gonna comment back to you in a little bit, just so you kind of know. You know what I mean? I want you to just know some stuff, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want you to feel like I don't want you to feel like we're like changing. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, how's this? I want you guys to know that the people that I put in charge of moderating my channel, okay? I choose those people very specifically and for very deliberate reasons. Okay. I don't just throw blue wrenches around. There has been things that you guys have either said about people or made correct assessments about things that have led me to entrust you guys to make character decisions. Now, if you get wiling out and it's out of control, guess what? It's my channel. I can take the power back. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to know, dude, that like we're not going to change, dude. We're not changing, but there will be more people that come here, as we continue to grow. And think of it like this, dude. If people want to get on their little dinghy and float over here to Mad Hatter Nation, that's fine as long as they do it legally and through the appropriate channels. You know what I'm saying? You're not a dick. I told you about the blue-haired gang loser before. Told you Don was the man. I know, dude. I know, bro. I know. Sean Ryan shit, bro. What you mean, dude? What you saying? I'm Sean Ryan, dude? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you want me to mumble into the microphone and cross my legs and say things like, tell me more about that. I'm not saying I can shoot as well as Sean Ryan. I've seen that motherfucker. He shoots fast. But there's a very small part of me that would love to parlay YouTube into meeting some of these guys. Not Sean Ryan. I don't want to meet Sean Ryan. I want to meet That Ain't Bad, dude. I want to meet That Ain't Bad so bad, dude. I want to go shooting with That Ain't Bad, dude. That guy is so much fun, bro. Did you see the brutal fight between Wardley and Dubious? I have no idea what that is, man. I'm sorry, American Boxer, dude. I don't really follow combat sports so much. All I know is that Gina Carano will be looking so fine in fighting form. Woo! Oh, Gina. Just like to bash people without fun. Bash players who turn out to be what I said, like TA, etc. I mean, so I have admittedly not forgotten you, Mr. Detroit City, and there is a small part of me that if it goes a certain way with TA, there will be a small little. You were right, and you told us so. I've already set aside space for that, dude. Like legit, because I think Keith Abney's sweet. I think Keith Abney's going to be a very dangerous man in the NFL, and I think Keith Abney's about to usurp both TA and Enos the Penis Breakstraw. Though I don't wish anything bad upon any of them. I just am really rooting for the inline skater, Keith Abney. That's dope. Chase, if you're still here, bro, I hope you caught that, dude. Keith Abney, our 5th-round pick, the corner out of Arizona State. He's an inline skate champion and record holder, dude. We look at something different. What you mean, dude? You talking? You looking at my? You mean me? You looking at my? Whoops. Sorry. Shit. Oopsie. YouTube's not gonna like that. Oops. Oopsie. YouTube is not going to like that. They don't like the force multiplying device. And I don't like seeing force multiplying device, but I don't care because I am an American and I will do what I want. I'm an American man and I will go where I want. Oh! Get offended. That's, you know what, you're true though. You know what, dude, Mr. Troy City, you ain't wrong though, dude. People who get offended easily, you know what, bro? People who defend the troubled projects often do get offended. Yeah, bro. You know what? And you know what, dude? It's because you also have a low tolerance for bullshit. Your tolerance for bullshit is probably a lot lower than mine, but that's because you're used to dealing with them Florida State fuck ups, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you got a little bit more of an inside track. You know where these guys come from, dude. You're like, I know the cut of their jib, and it is trash. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, dude. And the thing is all the players that you've said it about, you've been correct. So I'm not poo-pooing that, bro. You ain't wrong. I'll be waiting for you to talk right about TA at the end of the season. I mean, hang on. No, bro, that's a Trace and your boy Willie, dude. So, oh, gotcha. I work and listen most days. I don't get caught up. That's fair, dude. And that was the other thing. I know you guys be working and stuff. Real quick though, while we do talk about that, so okay. Y'all, one of the phone calls I got today while we were live was another job, and the two jobs that I'm in contact with right now are both day shift. So obviously, if it goes that way, we can't do 10 to 11 a.m. Which is kind of also why I'm trying out this little bit of streaming period right now to kind of just feel out a little bit because I gotta kind of figure out what time to line up and fall into. There's really, like, if it does go that way, there's really no good time where I'm not kind of competing with somebody or, you know, one group or another. And I don't want to be streaming past 8 o'clock at night. Now, if it goes the way that I so desperately want it to go, if it goes that way, I'll have a pretty locked in schedule and I'll be home by 3:30 every day, right? Which means we'll probably do like a 6 to 7 or something around there. You know what I mean? 6, 7, 6, 7. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out if it goes that way. I'm not a new viewer who showed up for drama. Oh, that's fair. Well, and that was the other thing I wanted to tell you, Mr. Detroit City. In complete transparency, Tracy has been here for a long time. She's actually been subscribed for a long time. Her and like Brent DeWitt kind of came in at the same time, about the same time last year. To be completely fair, because she used to comment like right off the rip of the show. She would comment drive by, good morning. She used to be like, her and Jody used to be here like right out of the rip in the morning. So to be completely transparent, specifically Grandma Tracy has been here for a while. She's not like new. My girlfriend would like this time better. Hell yeah, dude. Well, right on, dude. Hey. I'm just fucking, man. I'm just fucking. Hit a sub, sure, but never watched you because I was working hard. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair. That's fair. My viewer to subscriber ratio, especially during the off season, is a little off. Though, if you look at our show during the regular season, dude, I was clearing I was hitting like 30% subscriber to viewer ratio. That's pretty impressive considering, where I was like 4 years ago, dude. We're getting there though. She's a Chefs fan. We got a couple of those in the chat, dude. We got a couple of those. We got our guy, Mr. Figs. Here's the thing, American Boxer. I might not like the Chiefs, dude. I might not be too wild about Andy Reid. But the Chiefs fans that come to Mad Hatter Nation and understand what we are about, they're pretty all right, dude. They're pretty all right. They're pretty all right. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty all right. What's up, Sticks? How you doing up there in the fucking north, dude? How's our friendly neighborhood snowback doing tonight, my guy? You ready for us to come liberate you? Here, Alberta said, fuck this, we're out. We want to be number 51 in the big old free states of the U.S. Let's go, dude. Brandy's authentic transfer, no doubt. Saw the light before. That's true. That's true too, dude. Brandy for sure. Yeah, you were. I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, dude, Mr. Detroit City, you were kind of like the linchpin to breaking a bunch of these people free and bringing them over and letting us just kind of get rid of the MK Ultra programming that they've all been through. Actual positives in Detroit media, besides the joke show Pebbles. The drug addicted finally sold Woodward. Yeah, that's true too, man. Shout out Woodward, dude. I admit I haven't been watching them because they got way too shitty, dude. They got trashy, bro. For real, they got trashy. I still like the heavyweights, dude. Easy's my guy, dude. Spenmo Rax, and I always like Neil. I got to give him props though. I got to give Woodward props. Bringing back Jeff Iafrate and was it Crunch Time or whatever? That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool move. I thought Jeff was a pretty talented guy. I thought Jeff was pretty talented. he just got saddled with like never really being able to build any chemistry with a co-host. And regardless of like who that co-host was, he seems like a personable enough guy that he could make chemistry with most people. So I felt like he never really got the type of deal that he was necessarily like a fair enough shake, you know? So I'm glad to see that, dude. I'm glad to see Woodward kind of turning in the right direction. But they are missing out on a just absolutely handsome and debonair opportunity to broadcast a show in the 10 to 11 a.m. hour block that we could really right the ship, you know, bring some hot based, you know, screaming hot based takes, but whatever, dude. You know, I'll just keep my free agent, you know, happy ass floating around here until someone wants to scoop me up, dude. But you know, eventually it'll happen, right? Also, guys, hey, shout out. What time it be? What time is it? Was it 6 o'clock? Hey, I think it's like 8 o'clock. Is what he said. I gotta give a shout out to Motor City Don P. Was it Motor City Cats or whatever? I'm so sorry, I can't remember the name of your channel, dude. But Motor City Don P. We've been kind of a little bit of messaging back and forth. He's a pretty cool guy, dude. He seems like a pretty cool guy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. He seems like a pretty cool cat, dude. Pretty easy to get along with, man. We had some positive communications, and so go and check out his show when he goes live. And he said he'll be up he'll have his video up or live at like 8 o'clock our time. We were just kind of a little bit back. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. I like that dude. I like that dude. Definitely recommend you guys going and subscribing to his channel and watching his content. On top of that, his thumbnails and his graphics and shit on his channel are pretty top tier. So just subscribe to him for that alone. The content though, really good. Like his takes, not bad. Not my kind of like Syndicate, not necessarily my cup of tea per se. But as I've been very open with you guys, I don't watch like any content as far as like hardcore Lions content is concerned. I like to at least kind of like keep my takes as original as I can and not get like too into parallel thinking with other people, you know? Just kind of like to, you know, everybody's marching to a beat of the drum, dude. I'm out here playing a fucking trumpet. You know what I'm saying, dude? Just like rap-a-dop, pop, 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 playing taps or some shit, you know? So that's just, you know, not to be like, I don't know who these people are, but it's just because I don't like go and consume that type of content. You know what I mean? Oh, you watched my 2-hour special earlier, Sticks. That's what's up, dude. So was it? It's a little bit outside of my normal wheelhouse of content style, but not bad. Did I do okay? I mean, presented okay. I was trying to not come at it from I've already know kind of what's going on perspective and just kind of lay the information out for you guys and absorb it as I was taking it in so that we could kind of come to it together or a decision on it kind of, you know. But even doing that, you know, if anything, all it really did was make me think less of the individual, right? Like like it's one thing to just like kind of like cheat people out of money, right? Like that's like really bad. But like, I don't know, man. The whole like doctors didn't diagnose you, self-admitted to a cancer center. There's only two people who have voted on your thing. The timeline of the charity lines up perfectly with you and your wife's diagnoses at the same time. I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I'm just being, you know, I'm just saying, dude. That makes it seem even shiftier, you know. Like I think the line I had was instead of make a wish, is like make my wish or make my dream, you know, make my dream foundation, you know. Which again, if that's what you want to do, just fucking say that. Fuck, man, don't pussyfoot around and present yourself as something else. Then just fucking just. I'm gonna sound like such a fucking millennial, dude. Just don't be a poser, dude. It's not hard, bro. Just don't be a fucking poser, you know? Thank you. Well done. Thank you, man. Karma doesn't forget. Well, I didn't do it for karma. I'm not doing it for, and I'm not doing it to get in the good graces of other content creators or establish networking with people. I'm doing it because you guys talked about it. I was like, that's wrong. I looked into it and I was like, this is disgusting. I do not agree with this. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, this is not okay. Like, it wasn't for any other reason other than I don't like bullies and people need to know about bad shit. Oh, look at me. I'm an investigative journalist. Oh, so hard. Rig stuff, etc. It's all fake and gay. 100%, Mr. Detroit City. 100%, dude. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with sleeping in, dude. No overthinking it. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm overthinking it at all. The Candace and Beard Show. Oh, look at you, Ryan Allen, working day shift, coming in with the spicy comments, bro. The Candace and Beard Show, dude. Oh, that's good shit, dude. That's good shit. How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Are you on days yet, dude? Are you liking it, bro? I envy you day shift people. This being a mushroom thing I mean, I'm not even on overnights anymore, dude. I used to work the graveyard. I used to work fucking 10 to 6. No dice, bro. Not fun. Not a good time. It's not. You're not gonna have a good time. Your guts are gonna be all fucked up whenever you try and get back on a normal cycle. You're not gonna poop right for like a day and a half. You're not gonna have a good time. At least afternoons is like kind of okay. And like this is gonna sound super fucking weird, dude. Like, I don't understand, or maybe people don't understand, like, so yes, Hat and Boobs and I aren't married yet, right? Because I'm poor and can't afford, I can't afford to give her what, like, dude, it's a one and only, like, when you get married, you only get married once. You know what I'm saying? At least that's our beliefs, right? Like, come hell or high water, you make it fucking work, right? And she's the easiest person to love. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's gonna be hard. We've been together for 8 fucking years, right? And I want to like be able to like give her like I don't want to like get married behind a fucking, by the dumpster behind the courthouse, right? Like that's bullshit, dude. She spent her whole life making herself small. Like that's like no. No. Like I want to like not like a big obnoxious wedding, but stop fucking making yourself small for fuck's sake, right? And like I keep telling people, it's like, eventually we're gonna get married. And it's like I want to kind of go to days because like I like spending my evenings with her, right? And I don't understand. I don't understand these people that say to me, they go, "Oh, well, you're gonna wish you could go back to nights if that happens. Eventually, you're gonna wish you could have some." No, 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 not really. We've been together long enough, and guess what? Even when she's annoying, she's still the least annoying person that I know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that shit. And I'm like, why is that such a thing? Why are people just like so okay with being miserable? And like, maybe have you thought that you're not meeting them where they are? I mean, it does take 2 to tango here. I don't know, man. I don't fucking get it, bro. I don't fucking get it. I'm loving day shift, love being able to have dinner with the family. Bro, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Let's see, what are we? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, dude, we're 6 months now, aren't we? We're a 6-month-old, aren't we, dude? Bro, fucking Patriot, brother. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh, yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. I fucking love it, dude. Love to hear that shit, bro. I used to think that now I'm looking at number 4. Well, I mean, it is what it is, American Boxer. It is what it is, bro. You want to get her a rock? Actually, no. I have no intention of getting her a diamond ring, and she knows that. I have a very specific series of stones that have a very specific meaning behind them that I have already basically have picked out. It's just the design and the band, and I mean, she knows this. This isn't. She's fucking probably watching right now. This isn't new to her, dude. She knows this. It's just you know, I don't want to make. I don't. I'm just. I don't think she deserves to be made small. You know what I mean? And I would like to, like, for a little bit, just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Been married for 14 years. Come the 25th. That's what's up, dude. Sticks. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Oh, here we go. Freya's about to go nuts. Nope, just running by. All right, cool. That's what's up, dude. 14 years, dude. That's a good chunk of time, dude. I've been out of high school 20 years. Come the 6th of the next Chase. 20 years, bro. It's been 20 years since we graduated high school. Next month, dude. The fuck, man. When did we get old, bro? When did we get old? Married her 10. Just married her, dude. I'm easier said than done, bro. Shit, man. I'm a fucking poor, dude. Now, if Woodward wants to broadcast my show in the 10 a.m. slot for, like, I'll license it to him for 10 grand a month. Then we can expedite this process. If I ever get married, I will paint the gold. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That'd be fucking cool, bro. That'd be Oh, there she is. There she is. Pulling up the driveway. Don't hit my solar panel. Don't hit my solar panel. Thank you for not hitting my solar panel. All right, guys. I'm going to fucking get out of here. She's home. I'm going to spend the evening with Hat and Boobs. So, have yourself a good rest of the evening, guys. Stay out of trouble. We celebrated the 24th last month. That's what's up, Rick. That's what's up. I'm poor, too, but we pig roast on my cousin. That's what's up, bro. Jim Mike podcast. Hope I'll help you out with that. Dude, that's what's up. Live stream it. Well, probably not that. We like our privacy, guys. So I appreciate it, you guys. Have a good rest of your night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We will catch you Monday morning at 10 a.m. Until then, I've been Hat and Beard. You've been attentive audience. Bonga bonga. Frig off.